Everyone, the topic we're going to cover today is really shocking. Spinach is known as a health food, but what if there are foods that are actually harmful to your health? When eaten with it, it may be hard to believe, but some food combinations can nullify the amazing benefits of spinach, and even be toxic to our bodies. After watching this video, you'll look at spinach dishes in a completely new light. Spinach is known as a treasure trove of vitamins and minerals. It is especially rich in iron, calcium, vitamin A, and vitamin C. So it is called the king of vegetables. However, like all good things, spinach should be consumed with caution. In particular, if you eat it with certain foods, unexpected problems can occur. So, let's take a closer look at the 6 foods that you should never eat with spinach. 1. Dairy products. The first thing to pay attention to is dairy products. Do you like spinach cream pasta or spinach cheese omelette? Unfortunately, this combination can be the worst nutritionally. Why is that? This is because the calcium and iron in spinach are greatly reduced when combined with the protein in dairy products. What's more shocking is that this combination can increase the risk of kidney stones. The oxalic acid in spinach and the calcium in dairy products combine to form insoluble salts, which can accumulate in the kidneys and form stones. In particular, those with a history of kidney stones should absolutely avoid this combination. In addition, this combination can cause indigestion. The fiber in spinach and the protein in dairy products simultaneously burden the digestive system, causing abdominal bloating, gas formation, and even constipation. Those with irritable bowel syndrome should be especially careful. 2. Tomatoes. Next is tomatoes. It's a common combination to add tomatoes to spinach salad. But in fact, this is not good nutritionally. This is because the vitamin C in tomatoes interferes with the absorption of iron in spinach. What's more surprising is that this combination can cause excessive stomach acid. Spinach and tomatoes are both acidic foods, so eating them together can increase gastric acid secretion, which can cause heartburn or indigestion. People with weak stomachs should especially avoid this combination. In addition, this combination can have a negative effect on skin health. Spinach and tomatoes are both high in histamine, so eating them together can cause skin rashes or itchiness due to excessive histamine. People with atopic dermatitis or allergies should be especially careful. 3. Legumes. Now, I will reveal a really shocking fact. The combination of spinach and legumes may seem good for your health, but it is not. Both foods are rich in phytic acid, which interferes with the absorption of minerals. What is even more surprising is that this combination can have a negative effect on thyroid function. The goitrogen contained in spinach and legumes can interfere with the absorption of iodine, which can reduce the production of thyroid hormones. People with thyroid disease should absolutely avoid this combination. In addition, this combination can also burden your digestive function. The fiber in spinach and the complex carbohydrates in legumes can slow down digestion and increase gas production. This can lead to bloating and discomfort. 4. Red meat. You thought spinach salad and steak were the perfect meal? Unfortunately, this combination can also be problematic. The heme iron in red meat can interfere with the absorption of the non-heme iron in spinach. What's even more shocking is that this combination can increase oxidative stress in the body. The saturated fat in red meat and the nitrates in spinach can form harmful substances called nitrosamines in the body. These can increase the risk of cancer in the long term. This combination can also be very difficult to digest. The protein and fat in red meat and the fiber in spinach are digested at the same time, putting too much strain on the stomach. This can lead to indigestion, heartburn, and even constipation. 5. Coffee or tea. Now, let me tell you something really surprising. Coffee or tea with spinach salad may seem healthy, but it is not. This is because the tannins in coffee and tea greatly interfere with the absorption of iron in spinach. What is more shocking is that this combination can cause insomnia. The amino acid tyrosine in spinach can amplify the stimulating effect of caffeine and cause sleep disorders. In particular, those who suffer from insomnia should absolutely avoid this combination. In addition, this combination can have a negative effect on gastrointestinal health when the tannins in coffee or tea and the oxalic acid in spinach meet. They can irritate the gastrointestinal mucosa and increase the risk of gastritis or peptic ulcers. People with weak stomachs should be especially careful. 6. Nuts. Lastly, you should also be careful with the combination of spinach and nuts. This is because the zinc in nuts can interfere with the absorption of iron in spinach. What is even more surprising is that this combination can disrupt the calcium balance in the body. Both spinach and nuts are high in oxalic acid, which binds with calcium to form insoluble salts. This can interfere with calcium absorption and increase the risk of osteoporosis in the long term. Also, this combination can worsen allergic reactions. Both spinach and nuts are high in histamine, so eating them together can make allergic symptoms worse. In particular, those with nut allergies should absolutely avoid this combination. Now, we have learned in detail about the 6 foods that you should not eat with spinach. But don't worry too much. You don't have to completely avoid these combinations. The important thing is a balanced diet and proper consumption. Spinach is still a great nutritious ingredient. However, you need to be careful when eating it with the foods mentioned above. If possible, it is better to eat it at a certain time interval. For example, it is good to drink coffee or tea at least 2 hours after eating spinach. Also, the way you cook spinach is important. Lightly boiling or steaming is the best way to preserve nutrients. Be careful, because boiling it for too long can destroy water-soluble vitamins. Lemon juice can be a good way to reduce the oxalic acid content in spinach, as vitamin C helps with iron absorption. There are also ways to reduce the oxalic acid content in spinach. Blanching spinach in boiling water for about 30 seconds, and then rinsing it in cold water can reduce the oxalic acid content by about 30 to 40%. This can reduce the risk of calcium absorption interference and kidney stones. Finally, remember that everyone's body type is different. The combinations mentioned above are not equally harmful to everyone. It is best to observe your body condition carefully, stop eating if you experience any adverse reactions, and consult a specialist if necessary. Spinach is a great source of nutrients, but you should also be careful about overeating because of the oxalic acid and purine content in spinach. Those with kidney stones or gout should control their intake. About 1 cup, about 30 grams of raw spinach per day is appropriate. Also, remember that spinach is high in vitamin K. People taking blood thinners should be careful because suddenly increasing or decreasing spinach intake can affect the effectiveness of the drug. Everyone, weren't the dangerous combinations with spinach that we revealed today really shocking? I hope this information will help you with your healthy eating habits. Spinach is definitely a nutritious vegetable, but it's important to know how to consume it correctly. If you want more health information, please subscribe, like, and set up notifications. Your interest is a great help to us. In the next video, we will reveal the secret of another shocking food combination. Let's meet again for a healthy table and a healthy life. Okay, everyone, the 6 foods that don't go well with spinach that we learned today were really surprising, right? But that's not all. Here are some more tips for consuming spinach more effectively. First, did you know that there are also foods that go well with spinach? For example, eating it with lemons or oranges, which are rich in vitamin C, can increase the absorption rate of iron in spinach. Also, it is said that the antioxidant effect of spinach increases even more when cooked with garlic or onion. And when cooking spinach, it is good to add a little oil. The vitamins A, D, E, and K contained in spinach are fat-soluble vitamins, so the absorption rate increases when consumed with oil. It would be even better if you use olive oil or avocado oil. Another important thing is how to store spinach. Spinach loses nutrients quickly when exposed to air. Therefore, after purchasing, it is good to store it in an airtight container. Without rinsing it in water and refrigerate it, you can minimize nutrient loss by washing it right when you use it. Lastly, I would like to mention the nitrate content of spinach. Spinach contains a lot of nitrate, which can be converted into nitrite in the body. Nitrite has been reported to be related to the risk of cancer in some studies. But don't worry too much. If you eat a variety of vegetables and eat spinach in moderation, there will be no problem. Now, do you really know everything about spinach? Spinach is definitely a nutritious superfood, but its effects can vary greatly depending on how you consume it. Please remember what you learned today and use the nutrients of spinach 100%. We support your healthy eating habits. We will come back with another exciting health information in the next video. Please subscribe, like, and set notifications. Your interest is our greatest driving force. Have a healthy and happy day. We will meet again next time with more amazing health secrets. Bye.